What's up, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel. The point of this video is I'm going to go over the 2024 roadmap and basically just give my reactions to certain things that were announced that are going to come out in 2024 and just give you my overall thoughts on pretty much everything that's in the video. It's something new. Not a lot of people do this. They don't really go through the videos that are pretty much long, so kind of just give you a slideshow and everything like that. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts as it goes along. I've only watched this kind of once, and the first time I watched it I kind of skimmed through it. I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of things I have talked about already, some in my Discord, some in some other people's Discords, but for the most part I'm gonna give you my overall thoughts as I pretty much am now fully paying attention to this, and just to pretty much take in all the information and give you my overall thoughts on everything coming out in 2024 Summoners War Chronicles. So if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I do stream here on Twitch and on YouTube, so if you hit the notification bell you will know when I'm live. And without further adu, let's get into the 2024 Summoners War Chronicles roadmap. Alright, let's get into it.
네, 안녕하세요. 서머너즈 크로니클 PD 윤재입니다.
Actually, before I say anything, I think this is pretty important. One thing that pretty much irks me about when they do this type of stuff is that they should have somebody in English or just in other languages in general, because I get that they wanted to come from obviously Korea because, you know, Comtours is a Korean company, but it'll be really great if they can actually have an English representative that can pretty much read off notes and pretty much go off like maybe the same guys that he's pretty much doing himself. So in the future, I would love to see somebody in English do this, because not to sound like kind of like rude or anything, but bro, it's kind of hard. Man, it's like making really subtitles. Okay, maybe I'm complaining too much, but maybe they should consider that. I'm just saying they should probably consider that. Overall, not a big deal, but please consider it.
2023년 여러분들의 많은 사랑과 응원을 받아서 저희가 계속 이제 서비스를 할 수 있게 하고 있고요. 네. 내년에 이제 저희 서머너즈 크로니클이 어떤 식으로 업데이트가 이루어질지, 우리가 무슨 일을 좀 진행하고 있는지 여러분들한테 미리 알려드리려고 이 자리에 왔습니다. 네. 일단 1월 달부터 해서 이제 하나하나 차근차근 저희가 어떤 업데이트를 준비하고 있는지 여러분들한테 설명하도록 하겠습니다. 네, 내년 1월인데요. 첫 번째 신규 소환사 히스라는 암살자
So, the first thought is Heath. Heath looks pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, he looks pretty dope. Another summoner in Summoners War Chronicles is obviously awesome. My thought is obviously like, how is he gonna fit into the meta? Is he going to change anything? Because with Soletta kind of changed the game, because when Soletta came out, everybody pretty much saw her as super broken. You might as well just be a Soletta main. But over time, that kind of died down and metas kind of changed. So we'll see how this goes with Heath. But overall, he does look pretty cool. As you'll see further in the video, I've seen the images. He looks pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
컨셉의 소환사가 등장합니다. 히스는 하얀 그림자 용병단이라는 저희 라일 왕국의 용병단 소속의 소환사고요. 아까도 얘기했듯이 전투 스타일이 좀 바뀌는데요. 전투 스타일이 이제 은신이 가능한 소환사입니다.
He does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
은신이 가능하기 때문에
his skills look pretty sick.
이런 캐릭터에게 좀 더 강하게
I don't want those punches though. That kind of weird.
생각하고 있습니다.
But
아직까지 확정은
the flippity
아닙니다.
do that shit he doing is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
네. 기대하고 있는 소환사기 때문에 여러분들도 한번 플레이해 보시면서 새로운 전투 스타일을 즐겨보셨으면 좋겠습니다. 다음은 이제 신규 소환수 요정왕이라는 소환수가 등장하는데요. 요정왕 같은 경우는 1월에 나올 예정이고 회복불과 공격 속도 감소, 팀원 쿨타임 리스트.
So for people that don't play Sky Arena, I play Sky Arena. So he pretty much does everything that he does in Sky Arena besides the defense penetration damage, which could be pretty good. Not gonna lie. So that's Samoth. If people don't know, the Samoth is the water. Daphnis is the fire. Ganymede, everybody should know Ganymede. Ganymede is the wind. When dark is Nyx, and then light is, I'm gonna get smoked because I know some people that use light. I forgot the light one. Put in the comment section what the light one is. Remind me. I forgot. But overall, if they Oberon, there we go. Got it. So with Oberon, I wonder if he'll have pretty much a similar thing. Same with Ganymede. I'm actually kind of curious if they're gonna keep like Oberon and Ganymede with like a Ventilate type skill, because Ventilate is pretty much considered probably the best second skill in all of Summoners War, because it's on a low cooldown and it reduces all of your cooldowns. Like it not reduces it basically gives you your cooldowns back like instantly. Like your cooldowns are right there back in the game. So I wonder if they're gonna keep Ganymede and Oberon pretty much like how they are in Sky Arena, and that'll be interesting, because if they come out like they did in Sky Arena, they'll be pretty broken. And I'm also curious about Nyx, because Nyx increases he increases harmful effects. So it'll be interesting to see those two monsters implemented into Chronicles and what their plans for them will be. So honestly, it'll be pretty cool just to see them.
세팅을 스킬들을 활용해서 여러분들의 전투를 도울 수 있는 캐릭터입니다. 1월 달에 또 새로운 이제 필드와 던전이 추가되는데요. 시에라 필드가 추가됩니다. 시에라 필드에서는 또 3개의
So we got 3 new dungeons: Burning Goblin Town, Frozen Flooded Ruins, Stormy Cascu Ruins Central. Now, I don't think they say what's in the dungeons, but the crazy thing about Chronicles is that we have way too much to do in this goddamn game. I'm not complaining about new content, obviously, but we have so much to do already. And the one big complaint that I get from newer players is, bro, I'm confused. What do I do? So it'll be interesting to see like how these kind of come into the game, these new dungeons, and what they'll affect. Because like I said, man, people are already pretty confused as far as like what to do in the game. And even for me, who's played since day one, it's a lot of new content, bro. It's a lot of new stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm not gonna complain about new content. Chronicles kills it with new content. We get new content pretty often, and I'm surprised they're doing as much new content as they do. I thought they would slow down after a year, and they're not. They're just ramping it up. It's kind of crazy. So it'll be super duper sick to see what the content is. Not gonna lie, I'm actually interested, and I'm looking forward to like the new dungeons coming to the game.
신규 던전이 나옵니다. 불타는 고블린 브라, 그다음에 얼어붙은 침수된 유적지, 그다음에 폭풍을 치는 카스코 유적 중심부라는 던전 3개가 나오는데 기존 던전들이 저희가 이제 많은 펴줄들, 그다음에 기믹들이 추가된 던전들이었는데 이번 던전은 한번
dungeons with more combat focused approach, dungeons that give a sense of a breakthrough. Which is pretty cool.
이 느낌이 어떤지 여러분들도 느껴보시면 좋겠습니다.
Oh, we definitely will be
새로운
trying.
필드와 던전이 추가되면서 성장의 그 원정에 새로운 난이도가 추가됩니다. 그래서 총 이제 기존의 어려움 2단계에서 5단계까지, 그다음에 원정 같은 경우에는 1단계에서 2단계까지 추가되고요.
Hard 2 is currently the cap. We're gonna get Path of Growth up to Hard 5.
즐겁게 도전할 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
And we're gonna get rankings, which pretty much, you know, if they keep rankings the way that they currently are, it's we'll get rewarded probably weekly for like the people that have the faster runs. But I'm cool with like new Path of Growth coming to the game. The problem is, it's just again, I get this is an MMO style of game and it's a normal thing for MMOs, but it's like I'd rather just new content than just like increasing the grind, because it's like you grind for like the runes that we have now, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, they're relevant now. Here's mythic runes, and it's like, it's not gonna make it all new set. It's a little bit annoying, I will say that. And I know some people are like, but Jug, that's how MMOs go. I get that, but personally, it's just like, bro, it's like, all right, can Mythic be the last of this, and we just do new content, new gear? Like, I'm tired of grinding new stuff like all the time. Again, I know people are gonna be like, Joe, that's normal, but it's like not all my gear. I'm okay with like my gear new grind and stuff like that, like how seasons work currently with like hero and mythic raids. But with my runes, it's like, come on, man, like try to get the perfect rune takes already it's already a little bit annoying, but it's like having to like do it with runes now again, it's kind of annoying. It's really, personally, but it's whatever, I'll get over it. But personally, I'm not the hugest fan of like having us grind for mythic runes.
그럼 이 던전들에서 나오는 보상이 좀 중요할 텐데요. 이 던전들에서 이제 신화룬이라는 게 이제 추가됩니다. 지금 전설룬까지만 추가됐는데, 신화룬 같은 경우에는 이제 전설룬과 어떤 차이점을 보이냐면, 기존의 4가지 옵션들의 신화룬 같은 경우에는 기존의 이제 능력치들은 전설룬과 똑같은데.
I like how they also have the runes. They don't have it. They have it in the language of Summoners War, and I'm wondering what is this monster right here. I don't know what this monster is right here, but I'm very interested. But I do, or if it is a monster to begin with, but it's very interesting nonetheless. But you know, I like how they have it in this. I don't know, it's a little interesting little tidbit for me. Not gonna lie.
옵션이 하나 더 붙습니다. 그러니까 이 옵션은 저희가 이제 PVP 옵션으로 생각하고 있고요. 그래서 뭐 나의 PVP 쪽 능력치를 올려준다든가.
This is also pretty good because I know PvP is like more to grind for, so giving them a little bit extra to do to like give them a little bit extra of an edge in PvP is also pretty good because it also like allows you to have a bit of individuality in how you choose to play the game, because we had that point in the beginning of Chronicles where like everybody was playing the same thing and everybody was playing the same way. Now we're kind of getting to the point of Chronicles where people are kind of playing their own style and playing like how they, you know, enjoy playing. So I do like this because it does actually give a lot of players individuality in how they choose to like use certain monsters and go from there. So it's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
상대의 PVP 능력치를 낮춰주는 이런 옵션적인 성능을 발휘할 예정입니다. 룬을 이제 많이 파밍하시는데 가끔 이제 안타깝게 한두 개 옵션이 좀 안 좋은 게 나올 때가 있는데 이 옵션을 변경할 수 있는 이런 이제 시스템을 중량할 예정이고요. 룬 한 번에 한해서 이런 안 좋은 옵션 하나를 랜덤하게 바꾸게 하는.
So basically, we're getting re-apps in the game, and look. Re-apps are a hot topic in Sky Arena because re-apps are single-handedly the most bought thing in Sky Arena. Not even close. Like re-app packs are bought out every single time, mainly because of just how powerful they are. So this is a big deal because people that are gonna be they're gonna 1000%. There's gonna be material so that way you can do this, and then 1000% are gonna put it in packs, and so there's gonna be a little bit of advantage for people that are obviously whaling, but obviously whales have a bit of advantage because they're whaling. But for the most part, it was gonna happen at some point. That's all I gotta say to that. It was gonna happen at some point. They know re-outs make this game so much money, so the fact that it's now in Chronicles is not shocking whatsoever.
이런 시스템이 등장할 예정입니다. 그래서 좀 더 이제 룬 파밍을 좀 더 쉽게 하게 해주려 하고 있습니다. 그리고 이제 새로운 이제 실프 형상 변환이 추가될 예정이고요. 그다음에
Shout out to the Sylph players. I don't know who uses Sylph, but that's pretty cool. And I guess they're gonna give transbox to the Cowgirls, the Beetle Knights, the Pandas, and the Sky Dancers. I would love a Will Young, so I can care about that. But that's pretty cool. The transbogs in Chronicles are top tier, but the transbogs in every Sky Arena game are top tier just in general. So, hey, kill it with the transbogs, man. Kill it with the transbogs.
변신 목록도 꾸준히 추가해서 이렇게 1월에 좀 4종 정도 추가할 예정입니다. 그리고 1월 달에 이제 글로벌이랑 한국의
What about NA? I'm still saying that I really do feel like if they're like keeping NA kind of at bay, because people that don't know, Korea when Chronicles came out in NA, Korea was looking at NA pretty hard, and what we were able to achieve in NA, we achieved it way faster than people in Korea were able to achieve it. Like things that Korea was struggling in, like us top players in NA were like, bro, this is easy. What are you talking about? What are people mad about? Like some hero raids, we heard like, oh, Korea was struggling, and we're like, they are? And then we did it, and we're like, it's not even that hard. What do you mean? So Korea was looking at us and saying, Jesus, these guys are going hard. And there's actually proof of this in previous videos where they say like, dang, like I think it was this gentleman where he said he basically he's in the guild in NA, and then he's like, these guys are progressing really, really fast. And also note of this, they were looking at Baker's Goods. I don't know if you guys know Baker's Goods, but he's one of the top players on NA, and they were looking at him like, bro, like this guy is going in, like what's going on? And he wasn't even a streamer, he was just a normal player. So it's like that type of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, yeah, let's keep NA over there for a bit longer. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever, man.
버전은 이제
But it also could be because like global, it's a global server, and with Korean, it's like maybe it's a lot easier. I have no clue, but that also could be the thing. So it could be one or both, or whatever. But I don't know. It's probably because it's a lot easier to do.
하려고 하고 있습니다. 그래서 지금은 이제 한국이 좀 더 글로벌보다 이제 업데이트 좀 더 빠르고 버전도 좀 빠른데 이거를 이제 지금 목표 일자는 1월 25일로 생각하고 있고 그때 이제 한국과 글로벌이 같은 날짜에 업데이트하고 같은 버전으로 진행하려고 하고 있습니다. 한국 버전이랑 글로벌 버전이 좀 차이점들이 있는데 이것들을 좀 이제 일치시키기 위해서 이제 몇 가지 변경하려고 하는데요. 일단 도전의 아레나가 글로벌 버전은 완전 컨트롤이고 그 다음에 한국은 완전 자동입니다. 그래서 이것들을 어떻게 융합할까 하다가 일반적으로 이제 도전의 아레나 일반 도전 같은 경우에 다 이제 한국 글로벌 뭐 동일하게 자동으로 하고 대신에 이제 좀 실현 도전이니까 자기보다 높은 등급의 소환사들에게 도전할 때는 수동으로 도전할 수 있도록 이렇게 바꾸려 하고 있습니다. 그래서 좀 더 피로도는 낮추고 도전 의욕은 좀 더 올리려고 하고 있고요. 그 다음에 한국이랑 글로벌이랑 좀 많이 다른 게 또 이제 서머너 패스 가격입니다.
They also pointed out just fatigue because like I said like earlier, there's a lot to do in this game. So a lot of people that are coming into the game like recently, which we're still getting new players. They're out here like, bro, there's so much to do in this game. There's so much to do, and it's for even for me when I'm doing like my free to play account series, like people are looking at what I'm doing, they're like, bro, I what am I missing? Because there's so much in front of them, like as far as like what to do. So like once you get past the point of like actually figuring out your account and getting the power, now you're doing all this stuff. So we're really at a point where there's so much to do in this game. So that's also a crazy free frame. He looks high as I don't know what, but yeah, like for the most part, it's like it's a lot to do. So I understand why they're trying to like ease that because they're realizing we're adding so much stuff in the game. There's already a lot of stuff in the game, like. It's crazy. So I understand where they're at with as far as like the fatigue and things like that.
인데요. 이걸 이제 글로벌로 이제 맞추려고 하고 있고요. 이렇게 하면서 이제 서머너 패스를 좀 더 좀 개편을 하려 하고 있습니다. 그래서 기존의 글로벌 서머너 패스가 좀 더 이제 많은 보상을 주는데 당연히 이제 보상은 다 올라갈 거고요. 그에 맞춰서 글로벌 서머너 패스도 지금은 저희가 이제 지정된 소환수를 패스를 얻어서 패스를 구매할 때 이제 지정된 소환수를 얻는 방식인데 그게 아니고 패스를 구매하면 5성 선택권이죠. 요즘에 많이 저희.
Which by the way, this is awesome. Now that instead of just giving a specific monster, giving people a 5-star selection ticket just makes the pass just even more valuable. For people that don't know, the Summer's Pass is literally the best pass. It's the best buy in the game. Not even a debate. Unlimited mining, which is so valuable. Again, playing on my free-to-play account, I really wish I could farm infinitely. I really wish I could farm infinitely. That alone makes it the value. But getting a 5-star selection ticket, getting those nat 5s that you're pretty much missing out on, especially when they eventually add like the Phoenixes like Perna and the Paladins, you're gonna have all the key monsters like within like a couple of months. Like it's not even it's crazy because you already get like 5 or 6 like just normally just starting the game, but just getting one every single pass, it'll allow you to, you know, awaken your monsters a lot faster. It'll allow you to focus on the monsters that you need. So overall, I do like this change. This change is awesome, and I think it's overall better for the game just going forward because we're getting way too many monsters in the game. So it's like it's like just give us a ticket, so that way instead of them like giving us a dead of a monster that we really don't care about, like it allows us to get the monsters that we actually want, and that allows us to progress, which again, really, really good.
저희가 드렸던 그 5성 선택권을 패스 구매할 때 하나 얻을 수 있도록 하려고 하고 있습니다. 그 외에도 뭐 중간에 저희가 패스를 중간에 구매하면은 좀 손해 보는 느낌이 강한데 이런 것들도 좀 케어하려고 전반적으로 서머너 패스를 좀 개선하려고 준비 중에 있습니다. 네, 다음은 이제 2월 달입니다. 2월 달에 이제 여러분들 예전부터 계속 많이 건의해 주셨던 이제 계정 레벨 보상에 대한 얘기인데요. 계정 레벨이 올라갈수록 뭔가 좀 보상이 좀 별로다라는 얘기를 많이 들어서 이걸 좀 가을.
To be honest, I don't know who's giving this feedback because I personally don't care. So maybe people are complaining about it, but personally, I don't think anything's wrong with the account level rewards. I think the kind of issue with account level rewards is that there should be more pathways to increase your account level besides just leveling like 1 stars in your box. That's literally the best way. So maybe they should do that instead. I don't know, but me personally, it's not that big of a deal.
때부터 계속 수정하려고 노력했는데 이게 뭐 재화를 준다든가 이런 걸 원하시는 거라고는 생각하지 않기 때문에 이런 것도 좀 명예 쪽 돋보일 쓰는 거 이런 것들을 좀 준비하고 있었고요. 그래서 이거 같은 경우는 이제 계정 레벨 올라갈수록 얻게 되는 의상이고요.
These are the outfits. These outfits do look pretty cool. Cleve got a monocle. If you're the monocles, that's on you. But yeah, these look dope. These look dope. These look dope. But you know, Slowly got too much pants on. Just saying. Just saying. That's Orby. I'm tripping. That's Orby. Orby. Too much pants, man. Come on. Yeah, y'all know what the Orbia mains want. Y'all know what the Orbia mains want. Stop the cap.
의상 한 종만 있는 것도 아니고 또 하나 더 준비했습니다. 그래서
That's what I'm talking about, contours. That's what I'm talking about. They got it right. They're like, this is actually, honestly, overall, I like this a lot better. I like this a lot better. Besides this high collar shit that Heath got going on, nah, calm that down. But other than that, you know, they looking spiffy. They looking spiffy. I like the outfits. They look pretty cool. Keaton looking adorable. Look, they all look cute. I like it. I like it. Cleve looking like he looking like he about to go out like on take Cinderella to the prom, bro. He looking spiffy, bro. I like this. I like these outfits.
또 계정 레벨에 따른 의상을 얻을 수 있고요. 저 구체적인 수치는 좀 더 이제 업데이트 노트를 통해서 알려드릴 예정이고요. 몇 레벨에 얻게 되는지. 그리고 뭐 탈 것도 2종 추가.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan. I don't really care too much for rides anymore. But these do look cool. I do like the rides. They look nice.
하여서 계정 레벨에 올라가면서 좀 더 멋진 탈 것을 얻게 해드리려 하고 있습니다. 그 외에도 뭐 기존 보상 같은 경우에도 좀 리뉴얼할 예정이고요. 그 외에 이제 신규 소환수로 이제 유니콘이라는 소환수가 2월달에 등장할 예정입니다.
This is new to Summoners
아직까지 뭐
War,
어떤 특정 능력치에 대한
so
기획은
no
아직
Sky Arena
진행 중이라서 여기서 구체적인 얘기는 못 드릴
So we'll see how
것
they turn out.
그리고 뭐 천공의 탑을 이제 좀 증축해가지고 좀 더 이제
We've been waiting for a while for new Spires floors. A lot of people have been waiting on that for a while.
그 소환수 인연 시스템이라고 이제 소환수들 간의 이제 뭔가 친밀도에 따라서 뭔가 그 능력치라든가 뭐 보상 같은 걸 얻을 수 있는 이런 것들을 좀 준비하고 있습니다. 네, 다음은 3월이고요.
But real quickly for people that don't know too much about Affinity, basically Affinity is like you do more with your monsters, you get rewards. That's all it really is. It's not too in depth. It's just a way for you to like maybe rotate your monsters through and then just get free rewards. It's just a way to keep you on the game. Just saying. I'm just pointing it out for you. It's a way to keep you on the game.
3월에는 이제 글로벌이 이제 서비스를 시작한 지 1주년이 되는 해라서 이제 여기에 맞춰서 이제 글로벌 1주년 기념 이벤트를 성대하게 준비하고 있습니다. 그래서 뭐 일단 새로운 모드의 이제 미니 게임 같은 경우를 좀 만들어서 좀 더 다른 느낌의 게임의 재미를 주려고 하고 있고요. 그러니까 비담 픽업을 좀 이때 진행하려 하는데 어떤 식이냐면은 저희가 이제 서비스 초창기에 나왔던 이제 비담 소환수 중에 6종 정도를 선택해서 그 중에 하나 정도를 여러분들이 이벤트를 해서 얻어갈 수 있도록 하려 하고 있습니다. 뭐 리스트는 뭐 업데이트 그 초창기 비담.
So I had a conversation with this stream last night. People people were like thinking they're gonna get away the LD5. They are not. I don't think they're gonna give away an LD5. I can't say they're not, but I don't think they're gonna give away an LD5 because we all know pretty much everybody's gonna go for Illinois or anything like that. If it's like pretty like launch snap 5s, it's pretty much like, hey, get Illinois if you don't have it. Past that, get whatever you want. But pretty much everybody's gonna have Illinois if that's the case. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be primarily just 4 stars. Even though I don't think that's a good idea either. It might be 5 stars. It might be 5 stars. I'm just saying. And maybe you get 6 LD5s. That's crazy if you do, by the way. That is absolutely insane. But I do not see them doing that. But hey, it's possible. It's possible.
다음 중에 이제 아직 여전히 여러분들한테 선호도가 높은 것들을 우선으로 좀 취합하려 하고 있습니다.
Also, it's a poll, so they're not gonna like do any. It's not choose your own LD5. They're probably gonna ask certain players, and certain players will give their answers, and they'll give off of that. But I highly doubt it's like, oh, everybody said Illinois, so here's a free Illinois, guys. I really doubt they're gonna do that. I could be wrong though.
그리고 새로운 이제 월드 보스가 등장할 예정인데요. 그러니까 기존 월드 보스와 좀 다른 전투 방향으로 기획하고 있고 이거 역시 3월달에 등장할 예정입니다.
Nice.
그리고 월드 아레나를 준비하고 있습니다. 이전에 오픈할 때부터 많이 건의 주셨던 거라서 이것들을 뭐
What Arena's gonna go crazy because that kind of says at some point they are going to merge all the servers together. As you can see, they're gonna merge global with Korea, so NA is still kind of on a boat because we're kind of by ourselves in the NA world, but eventually we'll probably get merged with everybody else. So it'll be interesting to see how What Arena plays out and see what metas are kind of adapted by other parts of the world. But overall, pretty cool. No complaints. Obviously, more people playing against each other is obviously what they want eventually.
한 2월 달에 아마 베타를 진행하고 3월 달에 실제로 이제 정식 서비스를 진행하려고 준비하고 있고요. 월드 아레나는 이제 실시간까지는 아니고요. 도전의 아레나의 아레나의 이제 전 세계 버전이라고 보시면 될 것 같습니다. 네, 그리고 3월 달에 이제 콜라보레이션을 진행할 예정인데요. 일본은 애니메이션
And it's funny because like I love this because the reason why collaborations are like cool is because people kind of like they started like overreaching when it comes to who we were collabing with. Like I still find it funny that people thought we were gonna collab with Dragon Ball Z, and they like, oh, it says 7 Dragon Ball. Then I swear, come to us. They either are trolls or they are just terrible at wording, which could be the latter because they are terrible at wording. But like that, but I think they're also trolls because saying that we're gonna get 7 Dragon Balls is kind of crazy because of stuff like that. But it's anime IP, so it's like the One Punch Man. All we hope is that they don't do how they did in the One Punch Man, where it's like we can't get the scrolls are separate. You have to, and you can only buy them. So for people that went around for the One Punch Man collab, you couldn't use mystical scrolls to summon the One Punch Man units. You had to summon specific scrolls which you could only buy. So it was basically like a pay to win thing. Did you get stuff for free? Yes, but pretty much enough to get like one if you were lucky. If you were unlucky, actually, if you were lucky, you could probably get multiple. You just switch the banners. But for the most part, I wasn't lucky, and I only got Garok, and I had to go all 200. So it was kind of just unfortunate. But hopefully they do not do that again. Hopefully they don't, or else the community is gonna explode if they do that again. 1000%.
IP로 준비하고 있고요. 이 역시 3월달 말쯤 정도에 진행 예정입니다. 그때부터 이제 월로 설명하지 않고 이제 좀 분기 단위로 좀 설명을 드리겠습니다. 이제 이 분기에는 아시아 서버와 한국 서버를 이제 통합하려 하고 있습니다. 그래서
integration with Korea
1월 달에 이제
and
버전을
Asia,
일치시키고
which
그다음에 어느
should
정도
be expected.
기간을 둔 다음에
I'm surprised they're
한국
doing that
서버와 아시아
after
서버가
global,
같은
but it's probably a little
플레이할
bit
수
easier.
있도록
So
준비하고
probably like
있습니다.
once we
심지어
merge
레이드 보스를
global
준비하고
and Korea,
있습니다.
then
레이드
it'll be
보스 같은
easier to
경우는
do
여러분들이
Korea
많이
and Asia.
좋아하시는 이제 공략형 보스로 준비하고 있고요. 이런
Another
것들을
raid, which is
통해서 또
dope.
여러분들의
This art,
능력을
by the way, is super sick.
도전 의식을
I like how the art looks.
바라고
It's
있습니다.
actually pretty cool.
개인 하우징, 길드 아지트가 있고 길드
Now, I've seen people hyped about this. Personally, I do not care. I am not a person like. I mean, obviously, I'll make my own house. And maybe I could do on stream where it's like, show off your houses, and maybe like I could work with Comtours and get people prizes for like the best looking house, and you can go from there. But I'm not too hyped for it, but I know people are pretty hyped for this because it's just another way to just like show off your individuality. So hopefully they have it to where like you can visit people's houses, or maybe it's like there's a way you can showcase it off. Like I'm down to like show off people's houses if they want to. So we'll see how it is in the future, and if people want to show off their houses, like I said, maybe we can have a competition. Give away some prizes, maybe some figures. Those figures out there, maybe I can hook up a Comtour and say, hey, we'll give out a figure for people that have like the coolest looking house. And we'll work from there. So overall, I don't care, but I know people like this, so I ain't gonna harm you.
에서 뭔가 건물을 세우고 이런 것들인데 이걸 이제 개인 단위에서 할 수 있는 이런 것들을 좀 준비해 보려고 하고 있습니다. 그리고 토너먼트인데요. 이제 PVP 쪽에서 이제 아레나만 있다기보다 이게 시즌제다 보니까 이게 좀 길잖아요. 근데 그런 것들을 이제 단기간 내에 이제 토너먼트 그 사람들이 좀 어느 정도 잘하시는 분들 모여서 토너먼트 대전을 할 수 있게 하는 시스템을 준비하고 있고요. 뭐 꼭 상위권만이 아니라도 뭐 길드 단위의 토너먼트를 주최하게 한다든가 개인 단위로 토너먼트를 주최하게 한다든가 이런 시스템을 좀 준비해 보려 하고 있습니다. 그리고
also hopefully with tournaments that we can hopefully do more like community based tournaments where we basically like cap it off You know, we have like a beginner rank, an immediate an intermediate rank, and then obviously like an advanced rank, and hopefully give out prizes. Because one thing I would like to do for Chronicles is do more community-based events, but Chronicles is kind of stubborn. I ain't gonna lie, they be kind of stubborn with stuff like this. So hopefully we're able to do more community stuff with the tournaments, and we'll see where it goes from there. But obviously that's way off. That's the second quarter, so we're at least like 4 months away. So we'll see when we get there, and hopefully it's pretty cool because I'm actually pretty excited for that.
그리고 이제 상위 이제 영웅 레이드도 준비하고 있고요. 마찬가지로 좀 계속 저희가 이제 새로운 이제 보스 이런 것들을 좀 만들어서 여러분들에게 그 공략의 재미를 좀 드리려고 하고 있습니다. 네, 3분기는 이제 다음 같은 것들을 준비하고 있는데요.
Not gonna lie, I like hard raid
새로운
content.
이제
Not gonna
대륙이
lie.
나올 예정이에요.
I'm a raider, so give me that hard raid content. Give me that raid content that challenges me. I like it.
작년에 뭐 콘타나 같은 대륙들 이런 대륙 규모로 좀 생각하고 있고요. 그래서 새로운 대륙, 새로운 던전 그리고 새로운 또 레이드 보스를 준비하고 있습니다. 그래서 3분기에 여러분들이 탐험할 수 있는 월드가 더 많이 늘어날 예정이고요. 저희 이제 한국 오픈 2주년인데 그래서 저희는 이제 서비스 최초 2주년이라고 생각하고 있고요. 이때를 맞이해서 또 새로운 이벤트를 준비하려고.
It's actually pretty crazy that we are 8 months away from there. It's kind of crazy. This game feels like it's, dude, like especially with Skyrim. Now, Skyrim next year is gonna be 10 years, and I've been playing Skyrim for like 8 of those 10 years. It's kind of crazy how long I've been in this community. It's kind of insane. I've spent like basically a third of my life. It's kind of nuts when you really think about it.
하고 있습니다. 그리고 마찬가지로 이제 제가 콜라보를 좀 좋아하는 편이라서 계속 그 콜라보를 진행하려 하고 있고요. 마찬가지로 일본 애니메이션 콜라보를 이때 또 진행하려고 준비하고 있습니다.
Now I know people are people are looking for the clues. So obviously this was an E. I think the last one was an L. So it'll be interesting what people theorize the collaboration is gonna be. I'm excited. I hope they're pretty cool, and we'll see where it goes from there.
예전에 뭐 그런 식의 소환은 이제 안 할 생각이니까 너무 콜라보에 대해서 걱정 많이 안 하셔도 될 것 같습니다. 네. 그리고 마지막으로 이제 4분기 좀 많이 먼 얘기긴 한데 하지만 이제 결정된 거는 새로운 소환사가 등장할 거다 4분기에. 그래서 지금 생각하는 것은 뭐 좀 더 이제 양손 대검을 쓰는 이런 소환사 아직 남자인지 여자인지까지도 좀 구체적이진 않은데요. 이때에 맞춰서 새로운 소환사를 출시하려고 준비하고 있습니다. 네, 2024년에도 저희 이제 서머너즈 크로니클 사업팀, 개발팀, 운영팀 그리고 이 방송을 찍는 방송팀 모두 여러분들을 위해서 최선을 다하려고 노력하고 또 다짐하겠습니다. 항상 저희를 응원해 주시고 또 많이 사랑해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다.
So that was pretty dope. That was a lot of good info, not gonna lie. Like, just looking at everything that's coming to the game, it's actually like pretty exciting. Obviously, this has been a crazy year because a lot of stuff has happened, especially behind the scenes when it comes to Chronicles. Like people that know I'm an official Chronicles influencer, so I want to do more cool stuff. Like I want to bring back Friday streams. I want to do more tournaments. I want to do more, introduce Chronicles to a more local scene. So this is the kind of stuff that I want to add to the game because I do feel like the game is like in a good spot. Obviously, the game could be a lot better, but overall, 2023 Chronicles was pretty great. It was a lot of cool stuff, not too much complaints. The community is still there, like especially in NA. We're still fighting for this game to get what it was. Commentor just has to do that part. Commentor just has to do their part and trying to get this game to reach out to a bigger audience and get more people playing the game because that's not our job, that's their job. Their job is to basically help bring more people into the game, and our job is to help our job is to keep people here with interesting content and doing community stuff. So Korea, if you're watching, I know for LA you guys are watching, we just want to do more stuff in this game, man. Like all the influences that are involved in Chronicles, we just want to do more cool stuff for this game, more stuff for the community, because that's all we care about. We just care about just giving back to the people that watch our content and watch us play the game, and that's all we could ask for. So overall, I'm excited for the stuff in the future, and hopefully next year is a great year for Chronicles, and hopefully we can start seeing some stuff return. Like the Friday streams. Come on. Bring back the goddamn Friday streams. But that's all. That was just my thoughts. If you have any thoughts, lay them down in the comment section below. I'll be answering the comments. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. And that is all. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.